Hello folks, welcome back to the stream. My name is Joel Duggan, and today's my birthday. So I thought I would throw up yet another stream this week. We've been doing a march of birthday streams heading towards Saturday. So here we are. And I was told by one Cosmic Dancer that I should not log into the Citadel before starting the stream. So that's why we're on the Minecraft starting screen, because I have not logged in yet. Apparently there have been birthday shenanigans. Scotsman UK with 200 bits and Obu with a tier 1 sub, 16 months, singing happy birthday. Thanks so much, Obu. Appreciate the support. 16 months, holy smokes. And Scotsman, thanks you for the 200 bits. Very, very kind of you. Thanks for all the birthday wishes in chat. And I just missed something that went by. First time chatter, Maruf? I hope I'm saying that right. Happy birthday. Thanks very much. I appreciate the well wishes. Appreciate the well wishes. MindTripMedia dropping a 10 gifted sub bomb on the chat. That's amazing. Thank you so much. I think that might have kicked off a hype train. We've got Zergling31, Sveti, Telomane, Hid, Wondersim, Kazuto, Shiru, Chaley, Shin Baba, Minatrix, and Jatavanhana, all receiving gift subs from Hunter. And then Minecraft Melly gifting 5 subs to Razun, Vendeska, Clara F1 1190, Architect, and Chester Copperblock. Thank you so much. Scotsman gifting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Syntax, Ray Radio, Void Mirror, 708 Deeks, and Curls of Doom. Curls of Doom, that's a great username. Thank you so much for the support, folks. Wow, level 4 hype train in the first just few minutes of stream. Very, very kind of you. Let's log in so we can see what's going on here. Now, I think the last time I was on, I was in spectator mode taking screenshots, so I might be floating above where we want to be. Yes, I am indeed, and it looks like it's about to be dark, so I will just look at the ground and sleep. Whoa, I see something. There's a thing. There's a thing. I can't read the writing. It's in pink. Sorry. Happy birthday. Enjoy whatever this is, Cosmic. What's the skulk doing up there? Wow. That is intense. Is that a honey block? Wow. That's bright. These probably look very different for you, Cosmic. I'm not sure if we use the same texture pack for Lapis, but that's my Lapis texture for folks wondering. That's a cool idea, using Lapis blocks and trees. Nice combination of mangrove and flowering azalea. You've got candles everywhere. And I guess skulk sensors? Oh, good. That's not creepy at all. And there's a birthday cake. And the candles make like creepy crawly spider noises. That's not creepy in here at all. Yep, there's definitely some skulk sensors and skulk shriekers in here. It looks so pretty and yet sounds so deadly. That's hilarious. Thank you so much, Cosmic. That's a fun little build. M, thanks for the birthday wishes. Rooster Mug, hello, hello. Low, 88. Prime, 4 months in a row. Thanks so much, Low. Appreciate the support. MindTripMedia with 100 bits. Have I missed anybody? Scotsman. No, I think I got I think I've got everybody. Thank you very much for the kickoff birthday stream support. Corporal Narwhal, happy birthday stream. Thank you. Miss Nari, thanks very much. Cheers, folks. Thank you ever so much for the kind wishes. I will log on once you get started and take it down. You can keep all the stuff. It's a gift. And a gift. Okay, cool. Thank you. Very cool. The Skulk Shrieker and Sensor was indeed a surprise. That's fun. I should have been tipped off, I guess, by the Skulk in the trees. That's an interesting idea and a way to kind of get some blue trees. I want to do a sci-fi build after West Hill, and I'm taking notes on all the cool ways that you can do tree foliage in Minecraft now with all the different block layers you can do. Lo, giving a $25 birthday tip. Thanks very much, Lo. Wow. That's very generous. Cybe918 with 100 bits, and MindTripMedia used 100 bits. Did that finish the hype train? I think that finished the hype train. Yep, level 3. Thanks ever so much. Looks like there's been some emotes distributed. Hopefully you've got a new one. Twitch hasn't put new ones out in a while. Cybe918 subscribing at tier 1. 13 months. Lucky number 13. Thank you very, very much. So when we were finishing up yesterday, no, not yesterday. Yesterday was the Lego stream. Lego stream was epic, by the way. Folks should really go check that out on the VODs. It's not on YouTube yet, but it's on the Twitch VOD videos list. And we unboxed. Hold on, they're all to my left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Lego or Lego related gifts live on stream. Very, very cool from a very generous community. I really appreciate it. And you can see all that action live on the stream yesterday. We even started building one. We started building the brickhead set for the Mandalorian and Grogu, which should be cool. I mean, I think the set is technically called the Child, but I prefer Grogu over calling Grogu the Child because he's not a child. He's 50. So there's that. So on Thursday, which was the last time we were streaming from the Citadel, we finished this up and finished up the custom cliff here. And we started, but did not get to finish the custom cliff on the south side. So you can see kind of what we were going for when I started. I still think this might need a little bit more work. But then up here, we obviously have not done much. We started over here as well. And I think what I want to do is just kind of like touch this up and continue along through here. Unfortunately, with these garbage frame rates, despite the fact that it says 67, I get some frame stutters with these shaders, so I'm going to have to turn those off. But we should have everything in our inventory to keep going. I just have to dump a couple of things we don't need. Cosmic Dancer dropping another 10,000 bits. Holy smokes, Cosmics. Thank you so much. That's just incredible. Very much appreciated. Cosmic with another 50 tier 1 subs going out to the community. Again, a bigger gift sub bomb than the chat can possibly hold. So there are some people at home right now that are either not here or not aware that I'm streaming that are getting gift subs and I don't even know it. I unfortunately will not be able to read off all of these names, but I do recognize a few, and some of you are frequent flyers. So hopefully if you've been here a while, you've got a gift sub from Cosmic. That's amazing. Thanks so much, Cosmic. 50 gift subs. Holy smoke. Dirt, granite. We'll keep the grass, keep the mossy. I'm going to get more tough. Have stairs and slabs, and we'll get more andesite. Oh, looks like we're going to go get more andesite inside. Cosmic Dancer. Holy crap. On a cracker. That's a $1,000 donation. Cosmic Dancer. That is just pancakes. Happy birthday, Pancake Man, says Cosmic. Yes, I had pancakes for breakfast this morning, by the way. Cosmic, thank you so much. Wow. Knave 1011, welcome to the chat. You've arrived in the birthday fire. You're right. trial by birthday stream. You've arrived at the anomaly. Cosmic, thank you ever so much. So we're gonna get more andesite. We've got cracked stone. I've got stone. I've got andesite. I need more stone stairs. Let's turn these into stone stairs. Do we need anything else out here? Cobblestone's good. Stone is good. Stone bricks are good. Cracked stone is good. I think... Oh, moss? Ooh, we're low on moss. We might... I don't know if I have any more moss inside. We might have to go on a road trip for that. How's my repairs? Tools are getting low, but the elytra's okay. Yeah, I think the only thing I really need is andesite. So we'll go get some andesite. Cosmic, thank you so much. Just unbelievably kind. I really appreciate it. And you and I have talked several times in the last couple days via DM. You know that how much I really appreciate it. Cosmic was also instrumental in organizing the Lego stream yesterday. Cosmic was facilitating and tracking all the gifts that were sent in and was able to share who they were from. There are clips, I believe, on the Twitch channel. So on my next break, if you want to go through the clips, see the unboxings live, and also see who they were from, then you can do that, which I very much appreciate. Thanks, Cosmic. Andesite. Do we have any andesite left? We don't. Well, I know where I've got lots. So why don't we kick off the stream with a little walk? That might be a good idea. Yep, I need moss anyway. So we'll go get moss and andesite. Is there anything else we're low on? I know we're low on dark oak, but we have to grow that here. No, I think we're good. I think we just need moss and andesite. And for that, I guess we can just do the shader thing. Oh, we're gonna have to sleep soon too. It is my birthday. Your GM. Oh, Gamer Girl. Sorry. Your Gamer Girl. Yes. Yeah, it's my birthday. Today is my birthday. We've been kind of celebrating all week with this birthday week streams and Lego stream yesterday with some gifts and things, and I got a nice bottle of whiskey from my dad and his partner yesterday for my birthday. It was great. And my sister made me a giant chocolate coffee cake. We'll take a shader's screenshot of your build before you take it down. Absolutely. Let's do one. I'll wait until it gets dark. We'll take one at night, and then I'll take one in the morning. I need this, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to unpack all of my stuff. So I'm going to have to put all of these back. Probably better to start the stream with a clean inventory anyway. What I should do is I should bring some of the shulker boxes and empty them. That's what I should do. Screenshot for Cosmic. There's one. Cool. Tarsirius gifting out subs. Thanks very much, Tarsirius. It's very kind of you. 5 tier 1 subs went out to the community. Low res secrets. Oh. Nocturnus, Manu Minimum, and Liara Rune, sorry, and Sly23. Thanks very much, Tarsier. Are those playing one at a time? I thought the gift sub bombs just kind of went as one-offs. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, so what we should do is quickly pop into the storage room. I'm going to grab 2 shulker boxes of dirt and 2 shulker boxes of grass and see if we can't empty them. Tarsurus says, happy birthday, Joel. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. They are over here. Wow, it is choppy in here. So we'll take those 2 and these 2 and see if we can't give ourselves some spare shulker boxes here. SweetSandi with 1,000 bits. Happy birthday. Thanks very much, SweetSandi. Very, very kind of you. Hashtag Taco Gaming. I share birthday with your wife. Awesome. I guess that means you'll never forget your wife's birthday. Thanks so much. And tell your wife I said happy birthday. Sometimes Twitch breaks them up into individuals and then announces the gift, and sometimes it does the other way around. As a result, I confess Stream Elements, if that's what you're using. Confusing Stream Elements. No, I'm using Streamlabs for my announcement alerts. I'm debating if I want to change that. I don't think so. I tried getting on the back end of Stream Elements, and I did not like the way that the back end on the website worked. I thought it was UI a nightmare. Not that Streamlabs is a heck of a lot better, but at least Streamlabs I found more straightforward than Stream Elements. Stream Elements I found was just terrible. I use currently I use Streamlabs Desktop for streaming, but I am in the process of switching back to OBS Studio. Know that OBS Studio has more capabilities, and I am now better at streaming, and I know more about what I'm doing. I feel like I will have more control. What I am doing currently is moving my Satisfactory stream to OBS Studio, and I'm hoping to stream that soon. And so because OBS Studio is lighter on the computer than Streamlabs Desktop, that should also help with stream quality and my experience playing games and stuff. But we're going to go back to my swamp base where I should have a ton of andesite. I know we've got andesite in the modern city too. I wonder if the modern city has more. I don't know if the modern city is full of grass and stone. The modern city is closer because we can use fast travel to get there. Maybe that's going to be the easiest thing to do. I feel like the modern city is where I went to replenish my stock the last time I needed to as well. So we'll try that first. I mean, we got to go to the moss farm anyway. But we'll try the modern city first. This place will be fun to return to after we finish up on West Hill as well. I'm not sure how many people here have seen the modern city build. It unfortunately feels very empty because villagers are annoying. So you can't really do a lot with them. All right. Andesite. Andesite is empty here, so we're going to have to go to my swamp for andesite. Do we have room? Oh, we've got lots of room for dirt. Okay, so what I want to do with these shulker boxes of dirt is actually empty them. Yeah, these aren't connected, so they're not the best. Grass is not supposed to be in there. Ah, we might not have the best luck with grass. I think I've got more over here. Nope, that's just more dirt. Now this reminds me of Satisfactory, moving this amount of stuff all over the place. That was full. Moss, grass, grass. And those guys are empty. Yeah, that's full. Is there more grass over here? There is. Okay, success in emptying the things. So now we just need moss and andesite. Hashtag you haven't seen the modern city? It's pretty fun. It looks really cool with shaders, I have to say. I wish I could play with shaders all the time. So the way that we worked on it was setting out blocks and giving them colors. And the idea was that people on the server were going to come and start building different buildings. I started the bank in this big white building. There's a few people that have things. Like I made the cafe. I think Cosmic made the flower shop here. This is empty. That's Cosmic's flower shop. The next one's empty. I think there's another build there that Cosmic has claimed, but I don't know if they've done anything with it. And then there's a couple of apartments in here that have been decorated. The idea is that, you know, you can grab an apartment and just kind of move in. Now, this isn't done on the inside. It's kind of a hollow shell, but it looks like a pretty competent, I think, building. I think the main thing about the modern city is the, well, I can almost get up here with one rocket, is the mosaic at the waterfront is probably the coolest thing. I quite like that. I think that turned out very well. But yeah, there's a lot of like unfinished stuff, but you can kind of see how it's planned out, right? And then on the map, you can kind of clearly see the outlines and where we were going with things and, you know, how it can expand and all that kind of stuff. It's got a basic tree farm for like supplies for now and temporary stuff. Once this other side of the road gets built up, like that's a temp sugarcane farm. But like once the other side of the road gets built up, I think it'll start to look really cool. And then you come and go via fast travel in the information center, which I think is kind of fun. But it's pretty laggy there with the shaders, unfortunately. Safe assumption it was you, Cosmic, if it involved flowers? Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Are you still running a GTX 1660? I see the hardware selection. I don't know if it's up to date. Yes, I am. Yeah, the only thing that's... I think I've updated the hardware section to my processor. I think it's a Core i9 that I'm running. No, it's not a 7. It's an i9, I think. But I've always had a problem with Minecraft with shaders. It's never run smooth. Does anybody know like what the minimum requirements are for running Minecraft with shaders and having it play like a normal video game? Andesite. Did we clean this out too? Oh man. There's nothing here. I don't know where else to go. I guess Dartmouth Meadows? Yeah, I don't know whether, my computer is really up to speed. I know I've had some issues where it's not worth investing in better hardware for this machine because the motherboard is potentially malfunctioning or, a bottleneck for me. So when you're talking about a new motherboard, you're usually talking about a new computer, right? Hashtag gaming, how do you set up the fast travel? It's just command blocks. I'll show you when we go back to the medieval area. Basically what we did on the server is that we put these zones like 10 to 20,000 blocks away from one another. And it just means that you can go to a specific area and not worry about stepping on anybody else's toes. Like if you're going to the medieval area, you are expected to build in kind of like a medieval fantasy kind of style, right? That's the premise. I don't know if I have any andesite here. I really don't. Just a few blocks, nothing worth taking, right? Do you have any andesite, Cosmic? Can I steal some andesite? Scotsman, nope, never tried to figure it out, and it almost always depends on what your worlds and shader settings are anyhow. Yeah, I keep the shader settings to the minimum. Like I don't like shaders that go crazy. These are Silders, I think. I can go check it out. Okay, cool. Cobblestone and diorite equals andesite. That's true. Yeah, that's true. I could do that too. I probably have enough cobblestone and diorite at the swamp base, so we can always scoop back there. It's not that far. But I don't usually leave anything behind at build sites normally. Oh, you know where I could check? I could have checked the barn. I wonder if the barn at the medieval area has some andesite. I don't know if I walked right by. I should have checked it on my way through. That's a fun little walk through we'll be Somerville, but also West Hill, not West Hill, Dartmouth Meadows and South Meadows. I haven't walked through here in a while. We've got beacons around, so it's also easier to get around. I missed them in West Hill. It takes a really long time to walk places in West Hill, but I didn't want the beacons everywhere. I didn't want the beacons hitting the sky in West Hill. Yeah, it's fun to kind of do a road trip every now and again in Minecraft. It's just a nice way to chat. And the server is too big to do like a full tour. It would take hours. And so it's cool to like do these little, I need resources, and go visit a neighbor and kind of see what they've been up to. And this is Cosmic's area for people that are wondering if you're new here. If you didn't clue in the moment that you saw the blanket of flowers everywhere. The beacon wears off in Somerville? You're right, it does. I was helping Cosmic with a few builds a little while ago, so I know my way around. The place is very pretty, I agree, Dan. I agree. The llama. Coral, moss, prismarine, terracotta. Grass and dirt, gravel, random junk, cobblestone, stone, brick. Oh. Nothing. No andesite in there. Dirt, dirt, more dirt. Dirt, another stuff, more dirt. Diorite, andesite, granite. Diorite. Polished andesite. No, it looks like we're crafting some andesite. All right. No big deal. Starting to recognize the theme? Yeah, a little bit. Little bit. I think you might have dropped off some andesite to me recently, Kozak. That might be why you don't have very much. That's right. We'll pop into the Nether and we'll go back to my swamp base. Which again, I'm so surprised that that the chat has to remind me that I can craft andesite. I forget that all the time. Swamp base is going to be this way. It's funny, you know, the amount of information that I have in my brain from doing a weekly news show about Minecraft in the spawn chunks, and yet can't remember things like you can craft andesite out of diorite and cobblestone. Two things that people normally have more than enough of, you know? And then I also will forget certain like recipes or things, you know, proportions in the kitchen, and yet I can remember how to walk around my Minecraft world, no problem. Like I don't need a map. Like it's just a little bit silly, the kind of stuff that I actually remember versus the things that I don't. All right, so hopefully we've got some diorite. Yes, lots of diorite. So let's go a row of diorite, and we'll go with a row of cobble, and we'll just make some diorite or andesite. I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. It's silly. We had all this stuff in West Hill too. I didn't need to come here to do it. Look at that. Full shulker box. Done. Alright, so then we just have to hit the moss farm. And that I know has got stock, so we're good there. I didn't catch any replies earlier. Did I answer your question about the graphics card stuff? I've been trying to figure out if I can invest in like a proper custom streaming computer, but you have to have, it seems like you have to have quite a large following to like work with a company. So I'd be investing in it myself, which I mean I can do. I'm not saying. The problem is that when you start to research like what custom gaming streaming PC do I want or need, it's choice paralysis. Like there is just so much out there. It's impossible to know what you need or want, right? So like I need to talk with somebody, or you know, like have maybe another creator that was sponsored. Maybe I could help them out by like buying something with their promotional code or something like that. But then also I could we seem to go through a lot of carpet. Let's bring extra carpet. I could then also talk to somebody that I trust and figure out, oh, hey, you're also a Minecraft streamer. What did you buy? How is it treating you? You know, like how well has the process been? Oop, that does not go in there. I'll leave myself a little bit of room. Sometimes I like not filling boxes up completely, but good. So that's the moss farm for people that haven't seen it. It's not active right now, but it's an Ilmango design that we made pretty. Can ask Pix. Yeah, it's been a while since Pix bought a new machine. I know Fwip isn't working with a company now. Like he's got a picture on his Instagram next to his new PC, and I think he tagged the company. I can't remember which one. The problem is both, like, Pix is in the UK and Fwip is in the States. So I would want to try to pair with a Canadian company for a couple of reasons. One, shipping would be a lot easier. Pricing would be in my own currency. And then I also, you know, don't have to worry about like the differences from country to country and stuff like that in terms of parts and all that stuff. Dan Grice, yeah, his last one was sponsored. And someone was asking about the portal fast travel. So this is just made to look like a portal. It's just glass panes and andesite, but there's a command block right there. And that just basically teleports the closest player to a specific set of coordinates facing a specific direction. And so when I press this button, I'm sent to here facing that door. And there's a little button right there. And so you can come into this little tower, press the button, and you go back exactly the other way. So if I hit this button again, then I'm right outside the portal. And you specifically face the exact same direction every time. You can see the teleport coordinates happening at the bottom. And so that portal, that area that we have all the portals in, is at roughly like the center of the world. It's like 0, 0. And if you look at my coordinates now, we're at negative 8,900 and negative 9,700. So we are quite far to the northwest of spawn. Went with an old Intel NUC for my streaming machine, and then have a machine I play games on, more modern, not needed to go overkill. See, that's the advantage that I might have, is that I could go with a new machine for gaming, and because I've got this current machine, and this current machine is no slouch, you know, I may not have to get a new processor. Like maybe I just keep this processor. I don't know, because I have a spare i7, which is just sitting here collecting dust doing nothing. So I mean, like if I decided to get a new PC, I'd have to also consider, I shouldn't say have to, I would consider getting a capture card that I would put in this old machine, and then I would use this machine as a streaming PC, and then I would use this machine to stream, and then the computer that I'd be gaming on would only be handling the game. And so my experience playing would be probably a lot better than having to stream and game on the same machine at the same time. But I don't know whether that makes it a lot easier or harder to then control, you know, because then you've got to have your Stream Deck is going to be controlling the other PC, not the one that you're sitting at. Did you build this one, or is this on a server? Did I build all of this? Oh, I've built all of this, what we're walking through now. Some of what I walked through before was mine. Some of it was Cosmic. Some of it was community stuff. Back when I was in Dartmouth Meadows, that's the community spawn area. But this is all mine. What you're looking at. Actually, here's a funny story. I did the math. I was talking to my buddy Chad today, and we were talking about Lego builds and how big they are and where we're going to put them. He's got a family, so he's trying to, you know, negotiate space in the house with his wife as to where he puts stuff. But he said, I said I do all of my big builds in Minecraft virtually, where there's space is not a limitation. And he said, oh, are you going to eventually build this in Lego? Kind of like teasing. So I did the math, and a 2x2 Lego brick, you know, like the ones that have like the 2 dots on top of them, the 2 little studs, they're 16 millimeters, like in a square. They're 16 millimeters on each side. They're not as tall. They're only 9 tall, but they're 16 millimeters like on both axes down this way. This is, I want to say 21 to 22 chunks east to west, right? So east-west this way is 21 chunks. So there's what, 16 blocks in a chunk, right? It's not 8, right? It's 16. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Oh, was it control? No. H? Can't remember how to bring up the chunks. F3G? There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's 16. Okay. F3G. So I did the math right. So it was 350 meters times 16 millimeters was 5,600 millimeters. So if this was built in Lego, it would be 18 feet east to west, which means it won't fit in my apartment if I made it out of Lego. Just, we both had a good chuckle over that. And Fableized, welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. All right, I think we can turn these off now. Get my frame rate back. It's so sad. It's so nice with them, but once I start flying around, it's really hard on the head. So we've been streaming for almost an hour, and I've accomplished next to nothing. Grass, moss goes back over here. We can actually put grass in the grass blocks. We've got dirt, 4 and 5 and 4. Probably use this one instead. Oh, whoops. Great. Now we got a couple of empty shulker boxes. Perfect. And we can put this back. Grab some of that. And those are both empty. Cobblestone. Mossy cobblestone. Stone. We'll grab some slabs. You almost got me. Andesite we need the stairs and the slabs though, of all the things. Stairs, andesite, stairs and slabs, cobble stairs and slabs. Cobble deep slate. Slabs. Tough was the other thing that I had. Think we're good. Maybe I'll bring some cracked bricks and bricks just in case we need to move some towers and stuff. And a bucket of water. Oh, we'll bring some coarse dirt for the riverbed. Heaven is a warehouse that designers build large models for Lego stores and in parks. Oh, very cool. I would love to have a space to do something bigger in Lego. Because I can see myself getting sucked into the modular builds, you know, the city builds. The things that are on like the 16 by 16 or the 32 by 32 plates. You know, I think I'm just going to bring this straight down here. We use mostly stone slabs, but I think we're also going to need a few other bits here. But let's just put that right there. We might be able to get away with 1.5. No, you know what? That still needs to come back further. Now here is where I wanted to get some dirt. Fix this up. I guess I should have brought regular dirt, not coarse dirt, right? J Price subscribing at tier 1, 22 months, coming up on a full 2 years sometime soon. J Price, that's amazing. Thanks so much for the storied support. And a happy birthday. Thanks, J Price. Appreciate it. We can remove and finish this up, make it look a little bit more intentional. There we go. See, as soon as you take off the elytra, everything completely stops being funky. I think maybe this is out too far. Did I order some rain? No. I did not. Did not order some rain. Oops. Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better. Cool. So now we just kind of move along and start working on these things here. And I think right away we need to add in something here. Maybe we'll change the direction of it a little bit. It's weird how sometimes these full blocks end up standing out way too much. Unless you can even them up a little bit. Cupcakes are out of the oven. Just need a few minutes to cool. Nice. I have lots of sweets here. Don't worry. I've got that birthday cake. I got sent home with more than half of it. I was like talking to my sister, who was nice enough to make it, and my niece helped apparently, which is very cute and thoughtful. And my sister Andrea, I was like, "Yeah, are you sure that you and the family don't want to keep like a couple of slices for yourself?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "Okay." So I have this, you know, this entire cake has come home with me. Oh, that's what I wanted. I wanted basalt. Yeah, let's go get that. Don't know if we'll need that, but we'll bring it anyway. That was a really cool build, Cosmic. I hope you can recreate something like that in Somerville. That would be fun. This is where the Minecraft parkour stuff drives me nuts. Okay. All right, that has to stay there, I think. So this used to be dirt. That's why there's all this dirt underneath it, because we had put down all this stone on top of it. And I'm trying to stick to the new river pattern that we made. Oh, there's the thunder. At least we can sleep through this. Oh, they're going to win. Dang it. All right. As I've been reminded, it is time for a break. I take a break once an hour. I am hoping to stream a little bit longer than normal today, so I'm going to stick to these breaks because it is one of the things that allows me to do this as often as I do. And if you stream yourself, or if you're thinking about streaming, then one of the things that I've been informed of is that the people that I've inspired to stream have also taken the hourly breaks into their streaming, I guess, approach. And so from the get-go, from their very first streams, their viewers are used to having a small break once an hour. So it might be new to you, but it just means that you can go get a snack, drink, whatever it is. I'm going to make myself some more coffee. And we'll be right back in about 5 or 6 minutes. All right, been building on this cliff a bit, but I've not really taken a step back to see how far we've come. The cake is still there. Because of course you can't remove it. So actually, what we should do is we should, instead of our carrots, we should eat cake today. Which is probably the intention, right? Oh, but it's got a pink candle on it. It'll taste pink now. Oh, the candle came off. You can eat a lot of cake when you're hungry. I didn't realize that. I thought it would be like one slice would be all I could handle. I guess it makes sense that the candle comes off if you eat cake. It would be weird if the candle was just kind of floating, although candles do float. Yeah, we didn't do much through here, but I do like what we've done so far. I feel like I might move that down a little bit. That's obviously a slab. No, that's a full block. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's a little bit better. We'll just do the same thing. It seems like the thing to do is to make these thinner. They're a little bit on the chunky side. That looks a little bit funny. Maybe this would be better off as cobblestone. Animal, thanks very much. Welcome in. Meadow, thanks for the kind wishes. Appreciate it. Glowwatts. Happy birthday. 21 today? Nope. Nope. Was 21 quite a while ago. But thank you. I am still legal drinking age, so there's that. That's good. Yeah, that seems to be the ticket, just kind of like smoothing this out a bit. Although you get addicted to having, addicted is the wrong word. You get accustomed to, and you really want to have a lot of stairs. And I think the trick is not to overdo it with stairs. Oh, can't do that. Right. It's a little bit tricky. Oops. I wanted to see if deep slate would look good there. Actually, we might want to reverse that. I find that the basalt looks a little bit darker than the deep slate sometimes. That's going to stay a full block. I guess we could probably change this to a stair. All right, this is getting closer to the cliff. So we can kind of have this be a little bit flatter maybe. Yeah, that looks okay. ZenThaneX, thanks very much for the birthday wish. Appreciate it. Yeah, Cosmic, as soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, that is not the right word. And it's the kind of thing that when other content creators use it incorrectly, it bugs me. So, caught myself. That's the thing I find very tricky about streaming and content creation, is that when you also consume a lot of media that's made by other content creators that you like, because that's generally how people get into this, is that they become a fan of someone and then they think, this seems really fun and cool. I've got some skills that I could probably use here, and maybe I'll give it a try. I think a really good example, which I'm happy to say I don't see quite as often anymore, is that like YouTubers using the word guys to refer to their viewers constantly. I don't think people need to get bent out of shape about it. But it's also like using or like in podcasting, which I still do, but I try to minimize. And if I overdo it because I'm tired one day, I will definitely use the editing process to remove a few. But it's one of those things where I feel like using those words, either overusing them or using them incorrectly, and then because you watch so much content, even though you can hear it and go like, no, that's wrong, I don't want to do that. Because you watch so much, you just absent-mindedly just like grab something and use it by mistake. And you're like, dang it, I know better. Why did that come out of my mouth? It's like the thing that I don't want to do, which I did catch myself doing the other day, is people abbreviating words that don't need to be abbreviated, like things that are barely 2 syllables, and people are using, like, for example, like, this isn't so bad, but like in saying sitch instead of situation, like I'll just say situation. I'm on a 3-hour stream. I don't need to cut down. Like, I need more content, not less, you know? I don't need to abbreviate words, you know? But then I find myself, I'll do it by accident. I'm just like, dang it, I don't want to do that. And it's because I've just been watching someone somewhere that does it, you know? And a lot of it's just like an age demographic thing too. When I'm watching younger folks compared to me, it's just kind of like text speech or whatever. Some people say e-chest instead of ender chest. So see, here's the problem I have with that animal, is that needs very specific Minecraft context, because an e-chest to the general population is going to mean something entirely different. That's going to sound like something that's connected to the internet, right? Instead of an ender chest, just call it an ender chest, you know? Meadow is lurking, pretending to play D&D, but I think the boys are getting all the work done tonight. Nice. Reap the rewards. Hope you roll high on the treasure chest. Yeah, I wasn't talking about Minecraft abbreviations, though. I was talking about, like, real world abbreviations. Real words. I think I'm going to take this, I'm going to scoop this out a little bit. Fazu Battlecaster with 100 bits saying happy birthday. Thanks very much. Why did your name get cut off? That should not be a thing. Are all of my bit notifications being cut off? I had to nudge a few things around for my Satisfactory stream. I hope that... No, that would be on a different software, so it shouldn't have affected anything. And Lemon Drop TV, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Rhett Demon, appreciate it. Thanks for the follow. And Sveti, thanks for the follow. I don't love welcome in. Can it be welcome or welcome in to insert name here? Places are missing out on the opportunity to promote the name of their business. That doesn't make any sense, Scribbles. What's wrong with welcoming someone to a stream? I say welcome back all the time. Welcome back to the channel is usually how I start my streams. What's wrong with that? Welcome in, welcome back. That's just semantics. $100 test bits from Cosmic. Thanks very much. Did that play okay? I didn't see. Does it need to be nudged around? No, they're all right for Aldebar. I wonder if it's like center justified instead of left justified or something. All right, I wanted to scoop this down a bit, right? That was my plan. And I might even be able to get away with a little scoop out of the bottom of this here. Oh, maybe not there. Whoops. I gotta back up and look at that, I guess. Maybe shorten it further to Welk. See, that's what I'm talking about, Scribbles. That's the kind of thing that makes me want to push someone off a short pier. Nothing drastic. They'll just get wet. Maybe they'll wake up a bit. I'm old enough to be grumpy about stuff like that. Having like as an overused informal adverb grates somewhat. Maybe I'm just showing my age. No, Glowats. It was something that was very popular in the 80s, more like the 90s actually. A lot of my teachers in the 90s would always get on the class for using the word like rather than just taking a pause to think about what you wanted to say. So it got kind of drilled into me early that it was a thing. I still say, you know, and ah or stumble on something on podcasts sometimes, but I'll give myself some leeway if I'm actually thinking and trying to come up with something, especially if I'm trying to remember the name of an actor on the Citadel Cafe or something like that. I'm a little bit more, a little easier on myself. See, I just did it right there. Searching for the right word. A little easier on myself if I'm searching for something, if I'm thinking, I'm fine with that. It's when it happens a lot, you know, if it's repetitive, I start to get a little bit concerned. I feel like I've already done this part. Let's go with that. And see, now there's an example of me saying, where I'm fine with it because I'm looking at something. And in a situation like this where I'm not on camera, I feel like looking at something and saying, is kind of part of articulating my process. I think it also helps communicate that I just don't know exactly where to place everything all the time. You know? Oh, I think I might have to get rid of some of this tuff. That's unfortunate. Or at least maybe we can push it back. Okay. What was that for? Cough, cough, hype train. Oh. I completely missed the bits. We've got Aldebar using happy birthday bits. Fazu Battlecaster, how about now, 100 bits. And Sheepscalibur with 100 bits. Thanks very much. I was focusing on the conversation with Scribbles. Thanks for the reminder. Appreciate the bits. Hype train almost got off the ground. You've been playing this game significantly longer than I have. Can you confirm or deny when you mine a block has an effect on how it drops or flies away? That has to do with where the block randomly lands. Whenever you mine a block, it just pops off, and depending on which direction it pops, does it pop into air or does it pop into another block? And that is what determines whether it goes towards you or away. As for when and where squids beach themselves, it's just constantly all the time. There's no rhyme or reason for it. No baked cookies are cooling on the counter. That sounds counterintuitive. I guess I don't need all the coarse dirt after all. I'm not sure how exciting it is to be building a custom cliff. I think it looks pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. I think some of this might end up being better off as cobble. But overall, it's not terrible. I wish we had tough slabs. That would be nice. But you can see what I did there when I meant that I wanted to scoop this out. So the only thing that looks a little bit funny is up here. I think I might have to go stairs on that one. Although that I think is a slab. Yeah, so I can't really do that. Maybe I'll go slab on that one if I can. I don't know if I've gone overboard on these lower dark blocks too. I feel like I might not want to have two there. I think that might be better off as tough. I went all that way earlier in the stream and I completely forgot to reload on ender pearls. Whoops. I knew there was something I was forgetting. And where was it? Was it here? No. Yeah, this was looking very blocky. That may or may not be okay. We'll see. And then up here, maybe we can take this down a little bit. I like that these bushes are sort of nestled in here. That might be most of this done, you know? A spoonful of peanut butter with some chocolate chips, Battlecaster. I will one-up you. Get a bowl of chocolate chips, a banana, and some peanut butter. And you put a little bit of peanut butter on the tip of the banana, and then you dip it in the chocolate chips, and then take a bite, and then rinse and repeat. I mean, don't rinse the banana, but like, you know what I mean? That's the snack. It's fantastic. Peanut butter and banana sandwiches are still my favorite post-workout snack. I have done that. I just don't have any bananas. You and I are of the same ilk, Fazu. Nutella? Heck no. I do not like Nutella. I don't even really like processed peanut butter that much. I prefer like the... Well, I mean, it's all processed, but I prefer natural peanut butter, the stuff that doesn't have any additives. It's just peanuts that have been in a blender. Nutella is a hard no for me. I know people like it, but it's not my favorite. Oh, that is going to be a trick. Maybe we have to remove this entirely. I think we might have to. Or I could switch it to this way. I think the biggest pain about all of this is just how difficult it is to get up and down and remember where you left off. I'm just trying to remove as many of these vertices as I can. Elkhorn95, the mighty Elkhorn, raiding with a party of 15. Just in time for sunset. Thanks so much, Elkhorn. I hope you're having a fantastic day. And Elkhorn with 100 bits to say happy birthday. Thanks so much for the birthday bits. Appreciate it. We're getting there. There's a couple of spots left that I think are a little bit funky. I want to turn that top one into a stair, maybe? Or maybe that one. True Purple with 100 bits. Thanks very much, True Purple. Appreciate it. X Safine X. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Thank you. What was I going to turn into a stair? Oh, these are both slab. That's what's going on here. I don't know if that's going to work. It's not bad. I think I have to switch the basalt to be farther in. But other than that, I think it looks okay. This is the kind of finicky stuff that just always takes way longer than you ever planned. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that you can't make the changes all while you're up here and close. You have to kind of back up and do it. There was something else that I noticed over here too that was weird. This is what I mean by getting a little bit too heavy with the stairs. I mean, sometimes you have to, but yeah, it's a little bit funky. Maybe we'll switch these. Oh, no, that doesn't look good. Could probably go with a little bit more deep slate in here. I guess the stairs are good for getting up and down. That part's nice. Creates a nice separation, I think, between that particular tower. We've got the bricks here that help on that side. But I think that gives us a nice separation between the tower and the cliff. Lewas saying happy birthday. Thanks very much. How many ender pearls would you like? I don't know, a few stacks if you got them. if you get them kicking around. There's a chest at spawn that's full. I just was right there by the moss spawn, and the moss farm, and I completely just neglected to get them. Okay, so the only thing that's grabbing me here is that these two things are the same height, and I think that's what I want to change. And I guess I could remove that one. Sure. Because that doesn't make it easy to see at all, does it? Is this a slab or oh, it is a full block? Okay. That's better. Yeah, I mean, it'll never be 100% the way that you want it, but you can get it real close. A lot of times with Minecraft, you kind of have to back up and just like, all right, that is as close as I'm going to get this. Now, some of this along here has to change too. Used to find it odd that so many builders have second accounts on spectator mode or free cam mod installed. Then I started realizing how often I stepped back and how much easier it was to have a permanent second view or not physically have to move. Yeah, I've thought about it. I mean, I certainly get enough out of this game that I'm not above buying, you know, a second account. I only have the one. And coming in. The problem is I just think about like I would do that if I had a second computer. Do you know what I mean? That I could look at, you know, while streaming. I don't have the real estate for like I'd have to get a third monitor for that. So that to me is interesting. I think there's also something a little bit like that works really well for YouTube videos, but when you're doing stuff live, if I didn't like have an example of that second monitor going, then that would be hard to do. And again, like it's a lot of requirements of like, you know, how much resources your computer has. I know Pixelriffs has done that where he's done like a webcam sort of like in the side corner where it's his stuff. Ooh, thank you. Yeah, and that's the thing. It would be a little bit confusing for the audience. The free cam thing is, I think, a good idea. The free cam thing is that's a mod, right? I've seen that used on Hermitcraft. The only thing I think about the free cam that's a little bit, not misleading, but is a little bit, odd, is that it puts you in like proper spectator mode. And here's the other thing. I'm admin on the server. I can switch into spectator mode anytime I want for taking screenshots, right? So like, there's no reason why I could be doing this live, and just backing up. I could leave my, I could just switch into spectator mode, back up and go, yeah, that's fine. And then switch back into survival and go back over there. But that just seems to me like, if you're doing that, then you might as well just play in creative, like there's a little bit of back and forth. The free cam thing is cool, I think. It just, because it gives you, it's restricted to certain aspects. And I think free cam is great for people that are on a server where you're not the admin. Like that makes a lot of sense too, right? Try to smack these guys before they die. Get a little bit of XP. Smart Jazzy, hello, hello. It's basically a spectator mod. Yeah, free cam is cool like that. I agree. I don't need all of these right this minute, but we'll keep 16 of them for sure. Birthday cake, not carrots. Presents. Ooh. Fun. I knew they were in there. That was hilarious. Did not expect that. We may have to go repair stuff anyway. I don't know where the rooted dirt came from. MindTripMedia says I use 2 accounts sometimes. I don't do it often, but I was able to Minecraft my cell phone and display Twitch with OBS. Oh, that's cool. See, I don't play Bedrock, so I wouldn't be able to use any mobile devices. One of the things that would be cool about a spectator thing was that if I got back into doing promotional videos on YouTube, I could do like time-lapse stuff, like, so I could totally record on a separate, like, again, if I had a separate PC, but then again, you're using all these resources that, are not necessarily going to help your streaming performance, but recording, building this bridge, and putting it all in a time-lapse. One of the things that I could do, I guess, is use, what's it called? Starts with R. Real player. What's the mod that Pixel Riffs uses for his time lapses? I'm drawing a blank on the name of it. Replay mod. Replay mod is the one that I'm looking for. Yeah, I could use replay mod because that you kind of run replay mod in the background, and then you can go back and fix stuff and capture the thing. You may notice you have more things like rooted dirt and coarse dirt slabs in your shulker boxes. This was because I was going to use them in the build I did, but I couldn't find a place for them, so you got them. Nice. Okay. Thanks. Appreciate it. All right, so I like this little, like, deep slate, outcrop we have there. This might be a little bit much. I think I might try to smooth that out a little bit. But we've got this much done, I think. I could see myself wanting a little andesite in through here, maybe. In places, like, for example, I feel like we could probably do like an andesite stair here. And even though I like the shape of everything here, if I just bring the andesite down and we replace what we can see, right? Like, I feel like if I did that and maybe andesite, and then kind of took it underneath here. Like that. That could add a little bit to it, you know? Might even be worth to do those top 2 stairs. And have that be the end of it. Or actually, maybe we'll just take it up that last little bit. And then we've got this nice overlap, you know, from both sides. Maybe not that top part. Yeah. I feel like that makes sense. Might be able to squeeze some in over here too. I think that helps these feel like more of the same kind of material. One thing bleeding into the next. I'm getting a little bit granular with this. What was this? I think it was a stair. Oops. Yeah, I think that works. Just adds a little bit of variety back and forth. Dr. Potato, thanks very much for the raid. Appreciate it. Welcome in, folks. Yeah, I think I maybe will cut this out. Still going to keep the deep slate here, but we're going to just lower it a bit. And then this we can actually add like maybe a slab to. And then here we can start to work in a little bit more of the tough where we can. Yeah, that's much better. Much better. Although this bit of tough is kind of sticking out a bit. Yeah, the real trick is breaking up those connections where the vertices of the blocks all come together. Fazu Battlecaster gifting a tier 1 sub to Dr. Potato. Thanks very much, Fazu. Very, very kind of you. You're double parked? You get you're in 2 different streams, is that what that is? All right. I think we're actually going to cut this steeper, which means this little bit is going to go. Ah, you are the parental unit of Dr. Potato. I see. I didn't know that. I didn't know that there was. I guess I've never asked if there's a lot of like parents and kids that stream together and watch my content together. Yes, I got the Dr. Potato raid. Thanks, Cosmic. Appreciate it. I recognize Dr. Potato, of course. I mean, they raid all the time. I enjoy the tagline, the coming in like a hot potato, too. It's very clever. So I think we're going to do more tough over here than deep slate. Tough and cobble. Yeah, I think that works out better. I'm okay with a little bit of deep slate. Maybe we'll just do the side parts here. Trying not to get too carried away with all the underwater stuff just because it's really not that important. You can sort of see it, but like the chances of people being over this far are pretty nil. Yeah, this whole thing could probably be... we can't use andesite over here because, of course, the andesite's in the wall. But yeah, it might be worth changing a lot of this. Maybe we can get a little bit more deep slate happening in the back, I guess. I don't know. I haven't thought about how this might be like a way that deep slate forms, or we were talking last time about you know, sedimentary versus igneous rocks and stuff, and trying to have that kind of aspect, having different minerals in the same way that you can run across like diorite and granite stuff in your adventures underground. If we mix in enough tuff, it could look okay. Unfortunately, again, we don't have certain things like slabs and stairs. That's not bad. It's not bad. I think maybe if we add some tuff up here, again, trying to like anytime we can do the sequence of deep slate, tuff, cobble, that seems to be a nice blend. Time to put the icing on the birthday break. That was a terrible pun and I'm sorry. That's fine. I think we'll allow it. I'm just going to finish this section. And I think after that, we're just left with the actual insides, right? Yeah, that feels a little bit steep. Let's cut that down here. Hmm. That might look okay. I think if we push this back, we'll be okay. Yep, just a couple little wall fixes there where I can see some stone poking through that wasn't exposed before. And we pulled this down a fair bit, but I think we're okay. I could probably even get rid of that top part. Well, I think that worked out quite well all along here. I'm quite happy with that. I think we have maybe one block missing down here. Oh, am I out of slabs? I'm out of slabs. Let's do cobblestone, because that's what I have on me. That. Oh, glad I've got a bucket. Yeah, I feel like part of this on the side here is a little bit like thick, but I don't really know what we could do other than trying to push this back a little bit, but I don't have the resolution, I guess, to do it in terms of the number of blocks I would want. So the only thing left is just a little bit at the top. We'll do that after the break. Yes, I'm leaving the coal. All right, let's just fly. I don't know what I did with my rockets. Did I use them all? I guess I used them all. Oh. So, as per usual, take an hourly break. It is that time. Grab a snack, grab a friend. We'll be right back. So I think we can probably get the finishing touches on this before we wrap things up today, which would be fun. Thanks, Dan. Thanks, Cosmic. Don't think there's anything else in here I need. All right. Put this down here. Are you in to-do list mode, or have you been absorbed back into detailing everything? No, there's still a few things on the to-do list. Where is that? It is in here, I think. Yep. So, we've done all of that. I think we've done most of the pages. Yeah, so the keep still has a to-do list. Surrounding countryside, North Road and Crossroads, West Road Bridge, that's what we're doing right now. So this is part of this just happened to be a big check mark. It's one entry, but it was a big project. Northern Farms, West Riverscape. So Northern Farms and West Riverscape, that's like all this stuff here. We're not going to be doing the farms before I call this area done. No, we are not, as a matter of fact. No, I think that this just being part of like the town wall, I thought needed to get finished. That's what, page 11? And then East Bridge Road, East Farm Road. East Bridge Road, we've almost got done. East Farm Road. Graveyard. So those are the kind of things I'm not going to do, I don't think, right away. I think what I want to do is focus on the keep next. But I think I might take a break before that. I was just chatting with my mods on Discord, and I don't think I'm going to be doing a double header today. I was hoping to stream longer, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to. I may come back. Like, I might take a break, grab myself some dinner, maybe an extra slice of birthday cake, and then come back and stream like Satisfactory tonight or something. That could be kind of fun to do that. Just kind of gives me a solid break. I don't find that double headers are really the best for me. I feel very tired afterwards, and for all the talk of breaks we were doing earlier, I feel like a double header is the exact opposite of what you want to do. I think I'm going to put in another stair in here, maybe a couple actually. That could be a good idea. I have some ender pearls now. $12-hour half day. Thanks very much. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Oh, I put that the wrong way. Whoops. What a shot. Thanks for the sub, Prime, from 12-hour half day. Very much appreciated. The next time that someone comes in and the first thing they say is IP or can I join, can you just throw up the map and show the no? That's a good idea. It's a good idea. Yeah, folks, if you're new to streaming, that's a no-no. Don't do that. Don't do what Cosmic is describing. You will not last long. Yeah, I think that's the outside done. So the decorating of the river I'm gonna leave because I think I mentioned that this area here, this depression in the land, is gonna be like a swampy or a marshy, like lowland. And I think we might even be able to do some cool stuff, like maybe throw in a drain or two on the wall, which could be fun. But we're going to turn this into a swamp in the same way that like a swamp in Minecraft Dungeons is. And there's going to be like a little waterfall that comes down probably right about there. And it's not going to be like a steep waterfall. It's going to be like a trickle. And it'll be wide, but it'll be shallow. And then when we do that, then we'll decorate this whole side of the river, and I'll do the riverbed at the same time. Just because there's no sense in doing the riverbed until I have this done. It's something we talked about on the Spawn Chunks recently, actually, which is it's way easier to decorate something like a river if you've got both sides done already, right? So like you sandwich the thing and then you decide how to do the middle, because there's usually like, this is a key build, that will be a key build, the swampy area will be a key build, and then you need something in the middle to tie them together, and you can't do all the subtle like shifting without knowing what both sides. It's like blending colors in paint. Like you need two colors, one on one side, one on the other, and then you can blend in the middle, right? So that's kind of my idea there. I have an example actually. There's a little brook kind of waterfall thing over here. It's only like 1 block wide, I think, but it's the kind of thing that you'll get the idea of what I want to do. This is obviously much longer, but you can kind of see how this kind of comes down like that. I want to do something like that, but it's going to be about the same kind of angle, like shallow angle, but I want it to be about, say, like 5 or 6 blocks wide. You can see the area where there's going to be a graveyard too. So there's a bunch of stuff like that that's still on the list, but I don't need to finish them all before I call West Hill done. The keep is going to be a big project, and I do want to get that out of the way. Yeah, I don't see, the only thing up there that's a little bit weird to me is just the dirt block sides, but I feel like we've got a couple of those over here too, unless I managed to remove all of them. Oh, I got rid of most of them, didn't I? Maybe we'll just grab some roots and pop over there and see if we can't fix that a little bit. So over here, we seem to have a lot more roots exposed on the sides. The only thing that's a little bit tricky is that those have got a couple of bits of grass on top of them. I'll bring the mangrove bushes too, just in case. Vivified Mossy, happy birthday. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. What do I want? I want mangrove bushes. Oh no, am I out of... Nope, there's more over here. I'm pretty sure Cosmic had mangrove bushes in the birthday build. Aha. And thanks very much, Vivified, for coming by. First time. Or first time chatting, I should say. Right, so I think we can get rid of this bit of grass. We don't need that. And then I can put coarse dirt here. And maybe either a bush or some roots. Probably better off as a bush. And then where was the other one? Oh, it's right next to it. So here, maybe we can get away with some roots. That's okay. That's been pretty covered up. think that's about right. It's getting hard to see. Hauled myself over from listening to the podcast. Very cool. There's 2 spawn chunks? What do you mean? Oh, there's 2 podcasts. Yes. I mean, I'm assuming when people come into the Citadel streams, my Minecraft streams, that they're coming in from the Spawn Chunks podcast. But yeah, there's the Citadel Cafe podcast. And I feel bad. The Citadel Cafe, I've had a really tough time editing it. My Mac is not editing things as quickly as I would like it to. And I recorded on the first week of April, and I still have not published. And I need to get it out before the end of the month. So that's happening tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm going to replace these dirt blocks here with roots. We'll lose a little bit of the grass, but I think that's going to be worth it. So this one for sure. And that will cover up those ones. Oh, remember, that's the jungle block. And then this one also. And that was mangrove or jungle? That was mangrove. So we lose the grass there, but I think we gain a little bit. Yeah, that looks much better. It's the kind of thing where, like, we did that first, and then we went and did the other side, and the other side was way more successful. So I think that works out quite well. Cool. So the only things left to do on this whole bridge build thing is some of the texture on the road needs to happen. First, I'm going to clean out my inventory here. Keep at least a stack of stone. Keep the bricks, keep the cracked stone bricks, keep the andesite. And get rid of the mossy. Don't need the tough. Oh, that's full. Wow. I guess we did take a lot of that stone out of the cliffside. I guess we're probably going to need some grass. I'll need slabs in all of these. I'm always on the fence about whether or not I should keep slabs in the same box altogether like this, or whether I should just keep them with their respective blocks. Those. All right. I think that's good. Caitlin, popping by to say happy birthday. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. All right, so we've got this part here that needs to be sorted. And we've also got the inside. So I think I'll do the insides first. because that'll be the easiest. And that will absolutely mean that the bridge is 100% done. 11 streams, by the way, is how long it's taken me to get this bridge finished. Probably something very simple, like, you know, chairs and spruce chairs and stuff. So let's just grab this. And I'll put some spruce in there. I really need to fix this data pack. I guess there's a new one that's out. Or coming out, maybe. Trapdoors. And signs, maybe. Just trying to think what else we might need. And then we might some inside blocks like barrels, crates, tripwire hooks, chests. It's gonna be very basic. Maybe these, and beds, I guess, would be the other thing. And those I do have. I just have them inside. No, I can get the new tables and chairs data pack myself. That's fine. I'm not entirely sure we're going to switch to it. Like, I need to suss out whether it's good changes, whether they break all the things. If it breaks all the stuff that I have, then I'm not changing to it. So there's that too. Beds. I know I've got them. None of those are the colors that I want. That's fine. Gray. I think we'll go with light gray. Cool. All right. You know what color? So this has got stairs going up to this tower, and then this has got stairs going up to this tower. So there's no room for anything in there. In here, I'm assuming the only place we can really put the bed that's going to make any sense whatsoever is going to be this corner. And it's really, there's not much more that can be done. I feel like we can do a table here with a chair. I think that looks okay. I might actually want to switch that up. Maybe we'll do, just because it's next to the door and this is spruce and it has to close like that, maybe we'll do a dark oak table and a spruce chair. And I switched these up just so that you can see them when they're next to one another like that. So they don't all look like one big jumble of parts. And I think we'll just do that. Can't really put anything here because that'll be in the way. That's a little tight through there, but at least the chair is not something that you actually hit. It doesn't have a hitbox. And I'll grab a couple of candles. Not that we need them, I don't think. I don't know where the light's coming from, but we've got plenty. Oh, that's not lit. I guess there's no light up here, so that's a problem. Oh, these have got lights, that's why. I was like, I know I put lights somewhere. So, a couple candles for looks. And we'll just do the same. Now here we've got more room because there's no door on this one. Because this one connects directly to the curtain wall. So you can't get up this tower because that would defeat the purpose. There'd be a very easy access to the town if we did that. So I think maybe for something different, we'll put the bed up against the wall like this. And maybe, ooh, we could potentially break that roof up a little bit with a chimney. Not something that's actually like smoking, but we could have like a little stone chimney. Glow Watts, thanks so much for hanging out today. Appreciate it. Have a good one. Could maybe also consider polished as well. I don't think I'm going to need the furniture hammer, so I can just put that back. Spare a little bit of inventory space. The pack will probably break all the things. Yeah, I think so too. I might come back with a carpet for here. That could be cool. And I might want to try something a little darker underneath the bed. I don't want to put anything in front of the window. The table, I guess we can put in the corner. Or right there. That blocks the bed. That could be okay. Yeah, still kind of blocks the bed there. So let's leave that there. What if we put the chair here? That feels like a weird waste of space. That was weird. Yeah, that's a little bit strange too. Maybe we need to put the table in the corner. I like the chair being farther away from the note block too. And this next to the door might be better off as a chest. And it really doesn't leave any spot for a proper furnace. So I think that these are mostly going to be just like really sparse places. I was going to see if I could fit like a furnace here, but I don't think that's going to be the case. And this doesn't have any light up here either, I don't think. Yeah, get into a couple of zeros. Not many, but there are a couple. I think I might want to try to put some carpet there. We'll do that too. Oh, tripwire hooks. I think we could do that, or we could put a little shelf there. That looks a little bit funny. We can't really put anything on top of that. I think that looks okay. Yep, I think we just need some carpet. I'll see if there's a spot for a tripwire over here. Chairs in Minecraft? Yeah, it's a data pack. It's a very nice data pack, actually. It does exactly what you want it to do. The same thing, we'll put a tripwire hook by the bed. Or I guess we could put it by the door on this one. Well, no, it's kind of in your face when you come in. So we'll leave that there. I don't think this would benefit from that. No, that looks a little bit strange. And I wouldn't mind having them be a little bit different. Alright, so I need carpet, potential blocks are underneath that, and candles. I didn't need the furnaces after all. Alright, candles are in here. I think we're just going to go... These are like guard houses, so I think the basic candles are fine. Everything else is kind of bright. So we'll go with that. And what did I say? Carpet. Probably going to end up going with one of the grays, but just in case. That'll be enough. We'll bring some full wool blocks, though. I also want to try deep slate bricks. Or cobble. Deep slate. Don't think we have anything else that would be darker. So what I want to try to do is have like a little bit of a shadow underneath the bed where we can. In some cases, it's kind of cool to use wool because then it looks like the whole thing is on a like a blanket or something. So andesite in the corner and cracked out here. I just want to remember that in case I don't like this and I want to change it back. I think that looks okay. Andesite. Oh, I can reach under there. Cool. See how it kind of looks like a shadow? I like that. Really does with something else in front of it here. Don't think brown would look good. It's not bad. I think it's between brown and light gray. You know what? Let's go with brown. And on this one, I think I do like the shadow thing. So maybe we'll just get rid of that. Nope, for whatever reason, this room, I think I just like the different color. Cool. Oh, candles. Now, which way do these go? Ah, darn it. So the other one we might have better luck because it's facing the other way. So this is probably going to be nice with 2. Yeah. So we'll leave that one at 2. This wall feels empty, but there's really not a heck of a lot we can do about that. Okay, so the insides are done. The only thing left to do on that is just light them. But that might involve trying to put something on top of these things. Put the wool back. So nighttime comes, and I feel like we should look at this when it's dark. And this is going to be tricky because there's going to be mobs everywhere. They could use some light up top. We've got decent light happening in the towers, but the stone tower, this one in particular, is quite dark. From this side, it's okay because we've got the light down there. But lighting them up would be a good way to separate things a little bit. I need to get a little bit higher. Yeah, you can sort of see where a light on top of this would help light this up as well. I mean, they're not terrible. The issue, of course, is that there are some spots inside where things can spawn. And then coming this way. See, here they're fine. Here everything looks good. So I don't think we really need to build like something on top of this with a light dangling from it. I think that might be a mistake. So really I just need to look at where the light levels are and see if we can't figure out a way to get rid of like this little 0 and that little 0. Well, this one is easy. That's a trapdoor. We can just done, right? That's spawn proof. Now this is just a pain. That is just a pain. Lighting those candles won't make a difference. It's just this one little spot. I guess we could turn that into a stair going the other way, maybe. This whole section could be, is this outside? Yes, it is. Of course it is. Saying we could turn this all into wood, and then I could turn this into a stair. What's this? This is, that's not outside. I guess I could turn that into a stone stair. I think an oak stair would look, or a spruce stair would look good there, though. I think that's probably one solution. And this side's easy because it's just the one block. I think the other one has got more. We know that tower's good. We saw that. That's not a problem because those aren't tall enough. This we can just trapdoor. Also a trapdoor. Ah, and then here. Now here, what I would normally do would be put up like a little extra height on that, which we could do. Make them a little bit more asymmetrical. Yeah, that's probably the easiest thing, hey? So I need another trapdoor and maybe another stair. Okay. Oh, sleeping here is going to be a problem. Not very many things spawn in here, which is nice. There are indeed a lot of trapdoors, especially spruce trapdoors. Oh, there's one right there. So many. You've got protection. He's got thorns from way over there? I thought thorns was like a melee thing, but I guess not. Whoops. Need all the healing I can get. Less trips to the piglin farm. No, not today, sir. Not today. I think that's everybody. What wandering trader? No wandering trader. That was not the wandering trader you were looking for. Okay, let's dump this stuff back. And what did I need? I needed spruce trapdoors, I needed spruce stairs, and probably a spruce slab. I think that was the whole thing, right? So my thought is to put this here and then add... Oh, of course, that's an outside block. Darn it. I guess we could put stone stairs there, because that looks kind of dumb. And I didn't bring any. Okay. That's the one spot up here where we've got an issue. This kind of gets us up higher, which I like. And then the other side, we can just do the last little bit. What's this? Oh, that's also outside block. Darn it. So I have to use stone stairs there. All right, well, that's easy enough. Stone stairs. So these are visible from the other side. That's why I'm being picky about what they're made out of. But now that feels like it makes a little bit more sense. It's really just a matter of making it spawn proof. So we don't have any creeper surprises falling down from above. This kind of connection to a stair is not my favorite, but it makes sense. A lot of old forts and stuff that you see have very steep staircases and things like that, so makes sense in the end. Close all the doors behind us. I think that's good. I might actually leave that one open, just so folks know what's up. Yeah, that looks good there. Nice. So I think the only thing remaining, which is not really part of the bridge, is just making sure the texture on this road eventually gets done. But I did put the stone on the outside of it, so it does have a border. It just stops kind of dead there. But that's not something I'm worried about right now. I think all I want to do is just remove these middle bricks because it looks like a weird spot here. So these are all slabs. Oh, not the edge. We'll do up to, but not including the edge. And then sometime later when we're doing more work outside the town on the roads, we can just kind of like double check all of our roads to make sure that they are where we want them to be and textured the way that we want them to be textured. Oh, did I bring stone? Yes. And I think we'll actually make this part grass. Whoops. Thanks very much, Dan. Appreciate it. I hope we have enough. We should be good. And I think we'll get rid of... Maybe we'll just switch this up a bit. And pull that back. Okay, get rid of this. And I think I will add one. I don't have another torch. I don't. All right. Well, whatever. I think maybe this could be moved over there. Okay, I think that's pretty good. We will address the textures and stuff as we kind of push this farther. And I think I told you all this last stream. I like the texture of the bridge, and I think we might try to do something very similar along here where we just kind of like punch in more andesite as we go. And I don't think this is going to stay. I think I just wanted to leave that there as an easy way to see on the smooth stone here, the regular stone, where the edge of the road has been planned out, and then whether or not it stays bricks, it may or may not stay that way. I wanted this to look like a road across the ridge here, so that's which is where the bridge gets its name. Easy Cure 24, thank you very, very much. Appreciate the birthday wish. And Delam and Dam, thank you. Very kind of you. So I'm going to consider like all the road work part of like the crossroads build. So we'll probably do the crossroads and the swampy area at the same time on another stream. I want to get myself back into the town to kind of focus on that. And I think as we were looking at the book, which, oh, by the way, we can check something off. That's always fun. But as we were looking at the book, I got no inventory space. Put that back. So as we were looking at the book, page 11, was it? Nope. Copy this. West Road Bridge. Check. It only took 11 streams. It only took 11 streams to get this thing sorted. But it is done. And I'm pretty happy with it. If you check out the screenshots from earlier on in the VODs on Twitch, you'll see what we started with. It was literally a couple of cobblestone squares on either side and one row of bricks going between them. That was it. That's all we had. But yeah, pretty funny. Athlas saying this is the third time I've wished you a happy birthday, but third time's a charm, right? I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for the inspiration you're sharing both here and on the Spawn Chunks. Keep doing what you do. Stay awesome. Have a great birthday. Thank you very much. And what a great birthday note to wrap the stream up on. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. Tilted EP. Thank you. Appreciate that. But yes, I'm quite happy with this. It's got a really cool look at sunset. I mean, obviously we'll sleep here in a minute, so it's not too dark to see. But these worked out better than I thought they would. Thought I was going to not enjoy the symmetrical or the flat seam here with the stairs in the wall, but I think it looks okay. They look very built for a purpose without much, need for frivolous stuff. It is pretty dark, but hey, that's where trolls live. Well lit on the deck. Everything here feels good, I think. I like the texture of the deck quite a lot. We'll, finish lighting and do something like that as the outside of the build continues. Well lit on this side. I think it very much feels like a gateway into the valley, which is cool. Connected to the curtain wall. I don't think we've missed anything. I think we're good. I'm going to sleep so we can see the sun rise. Although I guess when you sleep, you go a little bit past sunrise. I wish that wasn't the case. I kind of wish that when you slept in Minecraft, instead of the sun there, I wish it was like right at the horizon. I think that would be a better sunrise. But early on, it's right in the middle because that's due east, of course. But then as you come down through here, you kind of like wipe into seeing the town, which is very cool. Obviously, there will not be a shulker box mess, and there's probably going to be a farm here on the left. So there'll be a bunch of reasons to kind of frame this out, which I think is good. But these details on the cliffs really helped with all of this, making this feel like it was built on this very jagged cliff, a very difficult crossing. So there needed to be a bridge here. Cal, thanks very much for the compliment. I appreciate that. It took a lot longer than I wanted, but I'm pretty happy with it. There's still some funky stuff happening here, but I think maybe a couple of extra bush blocks could fix that. I really like that I made the effort to transition into a little bit more of a gradient and pull these longer. I think it gives us a lot more room. And I think what really broke open the build for me was taking, like, this used to be stone brick all the way down, but putting in this extra block of relief, I think, was a really, really smart idea. It worked out quite well. I was thinking about putting some deep slate in through here as well, but I think that might be, I would like to try to keep the deep slate more like in line with either the buildings or like along the death trap that we have here along the bottom. But this all worked out very well. I mean, mental note for when I want to do more gradients on the keep, the tough cobble deep slate combo, which I did know worked very well. I didn't know that I would be able to blend it in with stone as well as it seems to have worked out, but at the base of the cliff, it makes a lot of sense. So we were going to have another opportunity like that. I'll show you where. When we do the keep, this is going to get probably torn out, and we're going to do a lot of work on this side. This is going to get a lot taller. I think it is going to be a bell tower. You can see a bell tower in the distance there. So this, I think, is going to get much taller. We're going to connect them. I think this is going to get a better diameter. I'm going to take a page from Pixel Riff's book and make that bigger. probably round, as a matter of fact. And then what I want to do on this side, we really can't do much in terms of making this bigger because there's a finite corner here on the wharf. And there's also an inside build of a hall that I really like that I don't want to mess with. So this is going to come down. Probably all that wood is going to come down. What I'm going to do at this point, though, is build out and then go up. And so we can have like another tower that'll go quite high, and then another floor here with another tower on it. So this is going to get bigger, perhaps have its own peak on it, like its own roof, which will be cool. It might still have those, but it's going to have some sort of roof on it. And then this can have like maybe 2 other roofs or something like that. I might move this kind of peak thing into the middle and then have a stone tower on that side. So it's gonna change quite a bit. And then that's why we haven't done the south lawn, is because wow, the frame rates around here suck. We haven't done the south lawn, of course, because I want to do the keep first, and then what's left. Because if this comes out like this, there's no point in doing any landscaping along here. This comes out here like this, then obviously it'll change a lot. And you can see what I'm doing here. And what's missing in there, I think, is maybe some tuff. And I think having that go up the entire bottom floor here, so like all along through here, will be really cool. And that, oh, that hurt the face. That will help separate the keep, I think, from all the stuff that you see along here. Yeah, I think that's worth it. And I'll show you the inside for folks that are new. So that's where we are inside. I don't think I want to change anything here. I really like these windows. And if anything, this might get bigger. Unfortunately, I thought this was a really cool little staircase, but that's part of that big ugly brown box that we've got. So this is probably going to go, and I might be able to continue these cool rafters and maybe even make them a little bit better. And then we'll be able to go from there. That should be good. But as you can see, there's nothing in here. I just planned out a couple of rooms. I think there might be a little bit on the top floor. And this doesn't work out very well either, the staircase. So I think that, yeah, there's nothing up here. So by moving this and changing all of this, I think we're going to give ourselves a more successful, important build. And the other thing that I wanted to achieve is something that Pixelriffs has done with his build on the Empire server, which is it feels very important. And at the moment, there's other things like the front gate, like the mansion, the bell towers. They all feel more important than the keep right now. And I want that to be reversed. I want them to kind of like build up the importance of the keep and go from there. It will be a very long climb because we're going to make it a lot bigger. But yeah, so that's what's on par for the next time we play Minecraft. Now, I need to head on my way. I'm going to pass you along to Tadpool Milk, who is a fantastic streamer, probably one of my favorite laughs on Twitch. And I may be streaming again later today. It's my birthday. I'm going to be taking it easy today. But there's a good chance I might be playing some Satisfactory either later today or tomorrow. There will be a stream tomorrow because it's Sunday and it'll be my normal stream time at 1 o'clock Atlantic. That's UTC minus 3 hours. There will be a new Spawn Chunks episode on Monday. Check that out at thespawnchunks.com. You can, of course, check out the CitadelCafe.com. There should be a new episode. If I know what I'm good for this weekend, there will be a new episode out, hopefully tomorrow. And last but not least, check out Patreon. It is one of the best ways to support the stream. It is a great way to join the Discord if you're on a budget. Then that's a good way to do it. Now, I don't know how to say thank you enough to everyone this week. Today has been my birthday, but this week has been a stream of birthday shenanigans and birthday support on the channel, culminating in some fantastic donations today, gift sub bombs, welcoming new people into the community. So if you're watching this later and you have a gift sub, please take advantage of the Discord. It is a generous, in more ways than one, and very welcoming community, and I think you'll really enjoy it here. And you can join the Discord, you can test it out, you can talk to everybody, you can take a look at the screenshots in, say, something like Infinity Cove, which is my patron server. There's all kinds of really cool stuff that you can check out. But it all kind of came to a head yesterday on the Lego Let's Chat unboxing, which is again a VOD available on Twitch, as well as clips that Cosmic Dancer has kindly set up so that you can see in short form what was coming in. Dan Grice ending the stream with a gift subs going out to Lemon Drop TV, Sheffy Mac, Mr. Eric Toole, Andrew 90, and Luma all received gift subs. So connect the Discord and the Twitch accounts, get those subs into Discord, come say hi to everybody. But everything happened yesterday on stream with several Lego gifts. Ecto 1, a TIE Fighter, the motorized lighthouse, a LED kit for Ecto 1, Mandalorian and the Child, and the Leia helmet from Return of the Jedi. All of these things are going to be built every Friday on the Lego Let's Chat. I don't know how long it's going to take. It's probably going to be the rest of the year. But we've got some massive sets to work on. I'm very excited for those. I'm incredibly grateful for everybody's support. And as the sun sets here on the West Ridge Bridge, I'm going to pass you along to Tadpole Milk. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be kind. Maybe check out a Satisfactory stream later. That game is coming back to the channel. I'm very much into it these days. And we'll see y'all soon. Thank you again so much. You are fantastic, and I very much appreciate it. Bye for now.